Well, hey guys, yeah, another video. Uh, got a bit stuck trying to fucking get the camera to work. Yeah, as you can see, the VK is in the garage, up on ramps. Just been doing a couple little things off camera. Not much. I've just been trying to organise the garage a little bit, make everything more workable. It's a bit more space now. Like there's a lot of dead space in here. Got a lot of cardboard that needs to go. Pulled out the VK steering rack. Somebody's just put some box steel in there, and I don't really understand what the fuck they're trying to do. Like, I've known about this for a long time. I don't know if I've told you guys before in a video, but yeah, they've just like drilled 2 holes in it. Used a couple of things like that. But this is the other half of the thing. If you can't see what's wrong there. So I need to get another one of those if anybody has one. I'd be grateful. I'd be very grateful for that. But yeah, so I've just been doing that, having a look at a couple other things. Because I'm pretty sure the motor's coming out of the other car that I bought it from. So I should be getting motor gearbox, and I think I'm getting a drive shaft as well. Which I'm not too sure about the drive shaft. So pretty soon this should be almost a running and driving car. So I want to put the steering rack that I've got here. So it's got a few little things to do, but yeah, it's good. I'm still hoping that I can get the quote for the rust to be fixed underneath the front windscreen before the motor goes in. The rear windscreen's not too much of a big deal, because that can really happen when the motor's in already. So that way, that's another thing off the list. Because at least once this is running, driving under its, or moving under its own power, it makes it obviously a lot easier to move around the garage and like to get it in or out. But this, I'm surprised that if this would have had steering that worked, because I have to turn the wheels with your hands or kick them to move it around, probably would have made it a lot easier to push it in. But push it in by myself, and it's light, obviously. But yeah, I think that's what would have been so good. If I didn't really want to keep it V8, it would have been good to put like, probably going to cop a lot of shit for this, an SR in it, because it's really light as well. But obviously it's not a performance car, it's just going to be V8, nice cruiser, maybe hit the drag strip every now and again. It's just to see something different. Well, he's probably sick of my face, but here's another closer look at it. Which obviously still a bit more like that. That's going to be sanded down again, but did it just show there? I reckon this is when it's all in high fill. I know it's not a thing, but remember I said I'm going to do a couple of iterations, because it's only going to go in high fill for when it gets registered on the outside. And the camera's actually making it look a lot worse. The only hole is that one might get filled. So, yeah, there's a few other little spots. Like, I don't know if I should just do this gloss black or what. Still don't think I should box the rails. I'm tempted to just still do it like up to the bolts around. So that way it's still easy to remove them, and it's sort of a compromise between half and half. But like I said, we laid it on down the line. This is another look at the rust. So I just don't really know. I'm not up to date with all the old cars in general. Yeah, that's that side. That's the other side. So driver's side's not as bad. splashed myself. Yes, the other side's not as bad, but it's still there. So I'd rather the windscreen done, motor can go in, motor in, then focus on the back. And hopefully by the time that all the rust is repaired on this, all new polyurethane bushings in the front. I think polyurethane's the way to go, make it a bit better than factory without doing any crazy arms or anything. I don't know if there's even crazy arms you can do to these. Maybe just some lowering springs, make it sit nice. And that's it. I would save up for coilovers, but it's a long way off. I'd rather have the Skyline really ready to go once the Skyline's on and do other things to this and get back and forth. And then we've also got the G out there to put an exhaust on, maybe turbo it down the line, clean it up a bit. Well, even though that car's really clean, it maybe like a gritty front lip, get that painted the same colour as the car, change the grille, and just small things, maybe put a stereo in it, or put some upgrade speakers in that and just make it a nice daily. Yeah, still would really like to know what colour you guys reckon paint this. Honestly, the primer doesn't look too bad, but I do really want to paint this. Got to paint the mirrors. Yeah, a lot of questions like in my head to do it. Do I go the Group A? Yeah, a lot of decisions. Alright, drop the colour you reckon I should paint it down below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up on YouTube, share it around for all your mates, share it on all the car pages, and help us get this channel out there. Alright, have a good one.